How long have you been involved in the Smash scene?
Oh man, I've been involved in the Smash scene since well, okay. So here's the thing. When I was in like not third. Okay, maybe like sixth grade. Sixth grade, I had like a friend who was like, yo, what's Wave Dash and this, that, whatever. Got me into competitive Smash. I was on Smash boards for like a minute, right? And back then, I'm 25 now. I was probably like 12 back then, so it's been a minute. But I didn't go to my first tournament because my parents won't let me. Like, I'd be like, hey, can I go to someone's basement? And they'd be like, how about no?
At the end of 2014, like in December or January, that's when I went to my first Smash local. Mr. Eric had found me because I did YouTube first. I didn't even know the Smash team was a thing, really, in Kentucky. But he came up to me from Smash boards, invited me over to some UK monthly or something like that. I went there for the first time. It was great. I got bodied by a yellow Yoshi, and I think Amita's Mii Brawler or something. It was.
Oh, those are the dark days when we had customs on.
Remember?
Yeah, I
Mii
remember
Brawler?
Amita's Mii Brawler specifically.
Small Mii Brawler, you know, heavy and light and kills you at 40.
Yeah, from anything, from anywhere.
Right.
I was already in college when Brawl came out, and I played for maybe 2 or 3 months. The community was in a very different place then than it is now. Insults relating to a number of my identities.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
so I left
all the time.
So I left Brawl really fast and didn't look back.
I get it.
I grew up in Rhode Island. I'm originally from Rhode Island. I moved to Minnesota in 2012 for grad school. And then when I was in grad school, Smash 4 came out in 2014. And so I reached out to the U of M, the University of Minnesota Smash Club, and said, hey, can I help run stuff? I have a background. I used to do residential life stuff, so I work with college students all the time. And I started running their monthlies, and it sort of snowballed from there. So I would say involvement with the Smash community, definitely 2014. Okay. Awareness of the Smash community, 2008 and later.
Okay. Cool. So you definitely got some history going on. Everybody I've talked to so far today has got at least 5 or 6 years in the game. Some people longer. Flambo. I think Flambo and I started about the same time, like 10 years ago. I haven't done anything important yet. Maybe this interview, that's about it. If you had to choose just one, what is your fondest memory with the Smash scene so far?
This is so predictable. So my organization sponsored Yeti about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. Started helping him travel, started helping get him out to tournaments. And he didn't really have his breakout moment until the end of Smash 4. There was one weekend he went to Retro Arena and got second to Elegant, took a set off Elegant Grand Finals, and then the following week was his Big House run, his Big House 8 run. I did it. Big House 8 run, where he beat Salem, where he beat Void, where he just took these names and got 4th, I believe. And it seems so cheesy to say my fondest memory is when the player that I sponsored did well, but it's not like I saw my success through him. It was like, I don't have children. I don't know what it's like to see your children succeed.
I don't ever want that. Those.
Same. But that was, I think, where it hit me was I felt this kinship with Yeti, and I felt so excited about his success. And then to see it come to bloom at Big House was so cool and so nice.
I'm gonna say I peaked in June, so just like not too long ago, like 9 months ago. That's when I peaked. That's when I won the Michigan Arcadian, like with solo Smash 4 Ganon. That's when I went to Hyrule Saga, I got flown out. I commentated at an S tier, and there was 44 Ganons there. I was the highest placing, so they gave me a bonus of like $200. So they flew me out there. They gave me a bonus. I commentated it, and like I got to like just show what like 3 years of work would come down to when it comes to competitor and also commentating there. So that was I'd say Hyrule Saga. That trip was like a peak for me because I had people like in the scene, like standing up for me, saying, put this guy on the shop, fund him, he's gonna do something. And then I was put on the shop, and then I won the Arcadian, and then I placed top 64 at like the S tier tournament of that summer, which is really nice. So that was the highlight for me. Also, that Frostbite thing was huge.
The God, the legend, almost got that force for the kill. That's a shield break. That's going to be the Warlock punch. That is going to be the.
Because then I'd see like in the audience, D1, Hungry Box, all popping off saying Rico mode, and I'm like, what? So that was also a really good thing because I've been going to Frostbite since the series began for all 4 years, even the first year where nobody really knew about it.
The first one was so fun. It was in like that tiny little hotel, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was really fun.
So yeah, I definitely have to say it's just June of Smash 4 to the end of Smash 4 because Smash 4 is a big part of my life, and I think people like wrote it off a little bit too soon.
Oh, there are a lot of things actually. That's a tough question. You're gonna be editing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the sentence you're gonna be editing right will probably still stay.
Right.
Probably no.
It would probably be when I was able to meet Erika and Jofu for the first time. It was either that or the first time I met DeBuzz during a Chicago tournament of some sort. I forget what it was called, but I was able to meet DeBuzz for the first time. I was already a huge fan of him because, you know, best Rosalie in the main. You know, interacted with him a lot on Twitch and on YouTube and things. And then I got to see him in person and saw that he was like 5'-6". And, you know, it was great seeing him for the first time. You know, we had a great first interaction. We hung out a lot. We walked in the rain for a very long time.
That sounds really romantic.
Yeah. It was nice. It was nice. But I was able to meet a top player that I had, you know, envied for a while, that I learned a lot from. We're still friends to this day. He hasn't grown at all in size. But we're still friends to this day. It's nice. It's nice. I think that's probably my fondest memory.
If you could make just one single change to the game, just all creative control, one change, what would that be?
One change to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I guess the actual gameplay itself is sick. The thing I would change is probably just like the menuing.
Just bar none, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Delete it all.
No. So I'm not afraid to say, and it's not, you know, it's not a super controversial statement. Ultimate's not my favorite game right now. I think it's still so fresh. I think it's still so new. There's a lot of little things that are a little off that feel not quite right. I'm sure everyone would talk to you about buffering or about input lag or about defense or, you know, these sorts of things. I think the one change I would make is that I would give safe smash attacks more equal distribution amongst the cast. There are some characters in this game that have two or three completely safe smash attacks, and there are characters that have 0. Bayonetta. And also, I mean, a bunch of others. But it's weird to have a game that says attack, 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 but not everyone has the attack, attack, attack button. And obviously, I don't want everyone to have Wolf's forward smash, dear God. And I don't want everyone to have Pichu's forward smash. But I do think there needs to be a better distribution of these kinds of moves. Not every character has entirely safe options, and it means that by default, their place in the meta is threatened because they don't have the same push this button to win style of play that the top tiers do right now.
Ooh. Okay. That's kind of hard because I feel like the easy answer is be like make wave dashing less laggy because I feel like that wouldn't I don't really feel like that'd do anything but add depth to the game. But at the very least, I would like perfect pivoting to be back. I would like some form of micro spacing to be allowed into the game because right now it's like you just want to like back up a little bit. You can't wave dash back because it's too laggy. So it's like, all right, but there's no pivot, so you can't do that either. So you're just kind of like stuck committing to like a full dash back, and I don't like that.
Hey guys, this is Spooks McDog from the Editing Dungeon, here to do this outro because Sai is too busy doing his taxes. We hope you guys enjoyed these interviews, and we will try to do more events in the future. From here on out, we'll be trying to maintain a more regular weekly uploading schedule with a lot more of our smaller content outside of the analysis videos we know you guys love so much. I'd also like to say thank you to all of our patrons. If you guys would like to support us, you can check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/pushblockgaming. I'd also like to personally thank AceStar, Rickles, Jaaahsh, and Flambo for showing up in this video with us. You guys are fantastic. If you'd like to see more of these beautiful people, the entire unedited interviews will be posted throughout the week, unlisted, and will be linked in the description below. Don't forget, you can follow Pushblock Gaming on Twitter, as well as Sai and myself. We hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next week.